Do you identify as black? No, it's a serious question because you might not identify.
From gender to race, it seems there's no shortage of topics for the self-appointed woke police to get all riled up about. But fear not, for some level-headed citizens are standing up to set the record straight. Watch as these Unhinged Wokies get served a hefty dose of reality and humility, all in the name of facts.
I just want to ask you what you as a male, just like would guess you are a male, think you have the right to speak up and tell women what to do with their body?
Are men allowed to have opinions on moral topics?
Yeah, you are of course allowed to have opinions, but it's a really controversial opinion to tell a woman what to do with their body. You are a man, and it's not your field-based eye.
So if it's not your DNA, why is it your choice?
Because it's my body.
It happens to be temporarily in your body, but is it your being?
Yeah.
It is? Didn't the woman make a choice to have sex and then she should carry the responsibility that comes with it?
I think there are two people who should carry the responsibility, not only the woman.
Okay, wait, hold on. So then shouldn't a man be able to say, you can't have an abortion without my consent? I thought you said it was just a woman's issue.
Oof, that's got a sting. What a brilliant move, using her own flawed logic against her to expose the absurdity of her argument. It's like a game of verbal chess, and he just delivered a checkmate with a single powerful move.
How much would you pay to fuck both of us?
How much would I pay to have sex with both of you?
Yeah.
Individually or at the same time?
At the same time!
I wouldn't do that. I have a lovely girlfriend. Oh, are you walking away?
What if you didn't have a girlfriend?
If I didn't have a girlfriend, I probably wouldn't pay any amount of money.
But then we wouldn't fuck you.
Yeah, that's okay. What movie do you wish was porn? Yeah.
Poseidon.
Poseidon? Is that a movie?
Yeah.
I've never seen Poseidon. Is this
Educated.
I'm not educated? Oh, I'm sorry. You just asked me how much I would pay to fuck you, and you're like, you need to read.
It seems like self-respect has gone MIA. Maybe it took a much-needed vacation to escape the madness. But let's be real, these ladies are in desperate need of a serious self-respect intervention. Here's hoping it returns from its sabbatical soon, because they're clearly struggling without it.
How many gender identities are there in nature? How many genders are in a lion?
Oh my goodness.
How many genders do a monkey have? How many genders do a zebra have? How come human beings are the only one with gender fluidity? Only reason why people say they have multiple genders because they have reasoned themselves to align.
Well, no, there's clownfish, there's snails which are hermaphrodites. Humans have intersectionality.
What's a hermaphrodite?
Something that's male and female.
Okay, so that's two. You're further making my point.
Right, but
Show me something with 3 or 4 or 5 genders.
hermaphrodite is a type of sex where you have combined chromosomes of male and female.
Of what?
Male and female.
That's 2.
Combined.
Amen, that's 2. And that's my point. There's only 2.
Hey there, Wokies! Just a friendly reminder that biology and nature have got your back. There are indeed just 2 genders, male and female. It's a truth that's been around since the dawn of time, and it's high time we start embracing it. This fella agrees, I agree, and I'm sure deep down you do too. Let's leave the gender bending to David Bowie, shall we?
How much per month?
I think it's like kind of tacky to say like exactly how much money you make.
I mean, it's tacky to be on OnlyFans in the first place, but
shots fired.
I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's like bad vibes right there. Like, oh my god.
disagreement is bad vibes.
But
Well, you know what they say. Those who live by the OnlyFans die by the OnlyFans. It's a career path with a definite expiration date, and it's only a matter of time before she realizes that youth and looks won't last forever. Here's hoping she has a backup plan for when the fans stop subscribing and the wrinkles start settling in.
Yeah.
What is a woman?
What is a woman?
It's your mama.
That's right. Plain and simple.
You that confused? Let me come and watch it. I tell you, it's your mama. It sure ain't your daddy.
That's right. Go ahead.
President Biden joining in on the conversation. We didn't know what a woman. We didn't know what a woman is. A woman is your mama.
That's right. Tell him about Pastor.
That man is past 80, isn't he? He's past 80, right?
I believe so.
You mean to tell me you past 80 and you don't know your mama and your wife?
That's right.
Is a woman? They keep trying to shove this trash on Africa.
That's
and
right.
African presidents, one by one, is standing up against it.
That's right.
Amen to that. Sometimes you've got to keep it simple and straight to the point. A woman is the one who takes on the role of wife and mother. That's the heart of it. No need to overcomplicate things with a bunch of woke jargon. It's as clear as day, folks.
I was just going to ask if you see the irony in your own propaganda in the Constitution on your brainwash tour. Having the explanations here because you don't believe the reader is smart enough to understand the language is kind of propaganda.
Well, no, so do you know who that audience is for?
For people who can't read it.
Yeah, that's a constitution for third graders.
Yeah, why are you handing it out to college students?
Let's test your knowledge. Don't open it up.
Right.
What is the 10th Amendment? Okay, let's get easier. What's the 4th Amendment?
Isn't that the No Quartering Act?
No, that's the 3rd Amendment. How many articles are there in the U.S. Constitution?
There's 8 articles.
7.
7.
What is Article 3 of the U.S. Constitution?
I just want to ask
No,
you a
no,
question.
but I'm just saying, you came here guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
You do not know more than a 3rd grader about the U.S. Constitution.
If you don't see the article.
Yeah, I actually know it. You should keep it.
The US Constitution, it's not just a piece of paper, folks. This young fella seems to be missing the point, but the good news is that flyer is just what the doctor ordered. Hopefully he'll take the time to read it and realize the importance of understanding and respecting the Constitution. It's not propaganda, it's the foundation of our country.
Hi, my name is Erin. I use she, her pronouns, and I am this.
Good cat.
You know, things have gotten out of hand when even our feline friends are rolling their eyes at pronouns. It's like they're saying, enough with the human nonsense. Just give us some catnip and leave us alone.
What about folks who have wombs but are not women? Like trans people, genderqueer folks. Why do you keep saying women when this issue affects more than women?
Because there are 2 genders, male and
There
female.
are. I am non-binary. I have a friend who is intersex, who is born, who has different chromosomes than you would expect somebody physically to have. Because how many people in this room have had a chromosomal test? This issue affects more than women. It affects trans men. It affects genderqueer folks.
Women have wombs.
I am not a woman, and I have a womb.
You are a woman.
I know.
Ah, the wonders of basic biology. Let's get this straight. If you've got a womb and you're calling yourself a man, there's clearly some confusion or deception at play. It's not rocket science. Women have wombs, men don't. You can't just pick and choose your anatomy based on your feelings. Let's stick to the facts, people.
And said, Chase, would you rather smash the hottest trans woman in the world or the oldest woman in the world? Honestly, bro, the oldest woman in the world, because then I wouldn't be gay. Are you like,
Chase, how dare you be transphobic?
Yes, actually, what the f do you mean?
Because if I had sex with a trans woman, I'd be having sex with a biological man, and I don't want to do that. Because I'd be gay if I had sex with a biological man.
That's not gay.
That's
And
gay.
I don't even shut the f up, actually.
Listen up, sugar. Pronouns don't hold the power to change who you are. Your identity was given to you at birth, and it's not up for debate. It doesn't matter if someone wants to call themselves sie, she, they, our, or he. Biology is biology. If you were born a biological male, you're a man. If you were born a biological female, you're a woman. It's as simple as that.
Is Perry? Am I?
Well, I'm non-binary, so.
Okay. What do you go by?
It's Kai.
How can I refer to you tonight? Kai? Okay. Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
I know.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Like probably 3 drinks.
I need to run you through some tests right now. Stand facing me, please.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
Okay.
Okay. Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that. This is the test.
As you know, as an Indigenous person, and there's a bunch of going around, I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
I get you.
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah, I'll try my hardest. I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Oh boy, here we go. This non-binary individual decides to take their car for a boozy joyride on the wrong side of the road, only to get pulled over. And instead of taking responsibility for their dangerous actions, they decide to start spewing a bunch of nonsense, like that's going to get them out of trouble, as if their gender identity has anything to do with breaking the law.
You come here to our campuses, you make an ass out of us with your f***ing clever editing. It's honestly pathetic. You're f***ing bothering us day to day. It's pathetic, dude.
Why are you wearing a mask?
Because I don't... Facial identification, shit like that. Who cares?
So you're afraid of people finding out who you are?
I don't just, it's not.
We have a word for that, you know what that is?
Dude, this is your platform. I encourage everybody to just make fun of him. Charlie, should I be celibate? Should I be celibate?
Dude, for a guy wearing a mask,
celibate?
I would be really careful about throwing around jokes to other people.
Charlie Kirk has got a knack for getting under people's skin, especially when it comes to topics like abortion, race, and LGBTQ+ issues. Some folks might try to ignore him, but you can't deny that he's got people talking. After all, a little controversy never hurt anyone, right?
This is the neighborhood, and you are not welcome.
That's why I need to be here. You need Jesus, man. He can save you. He can give you a new heart. God can give you a new heart so that you love what God loves. No, that's irrational.
Oh, the ever-evolving language of the LGBTQIA+ community. It's like they've got their own dictionary and it's constantly expanding. Gayborhood might not be a word you'll find in Merriam-Webster, but it's the latest buzzword in the crazy woke world.
It's kind of like what Cher said, if that makes any sense. It's like, I love men. Like, I think men are the coolest, but I don't need them to survive.
Yeah.
But
Actually,
I love men.
I have to come in on this. You do actually need men to survive. And here's why. Everything that you see around you was built and created and maintained by men. Okay. Everything. The infrastructure in this country, in every single country in the world, is built, created, and maintained by good, honest, hardworking men that just want to provide for their family.
Okay.
Everything. The roads you drive on, the buildings you live in, the restaurant, everything.
The dirty work.
If all men were to disappear, it would be chaos.
It's the circle of life, folks. Men and women, yin and yang, peanut butter and jelly. We need each other to make this world go round. Sure, we've got our differences, but that's what makes us such a dynamic duo.
Oh no.
I don't know if I was clear the first time when I said it, so I'll be clear again this time. Okay. My gender is... And my pronouns are...
Okay.
Whoa there, we've got a serious case of the heebie-jeebies here. This person isn't just pushing the boundaries of gender norms, they're diving headfirst into some seriously dark, supernatural territory. Forget new pronouns, this guy might need an exorcist or a one-way ticket to the loony bin. Either way, it's clear that something ain't right, and it's got nothing to do with gender identity.
Should trans women be included in feminist conversations? How about in women's spaces?
Yes, they're women. What's the question? Trans women are women.
So I want to come at this from the position of an athlete.
Oh, Jesus.
So I play semi-pro basketball, semi-pro volleyball. So when it comes to like athletic spaces, I don't think that trans women should be allowed into athletic spaces. Again, we work very hard for the little opportunity there is in the space. We're not as entertaining as the men. Sorry, we're just not. And so it's like you're going to take the little opportunity that we're given. And I'm 6 foot. If I go up against a 6 foot guy and I play basketball with him, he's going to body me, even if I have years more of training. And so it's like you're taking away the little opportunity that we're given and we all work so hard for, and you're just giving it back to biological guys. It's like this will be the end of women's sports.
Have you tried confidence?
Confidence can't make me bench what a guy benches.
Hold on to your sneakers, folks. We've got a confident lady calling it like she sees it when it comes to the tricky topic of trans women competing in women's sports. She's got facts on her side, and let's just say she's not afraid to speak the truth, even if it ruffles some feathers. It's like she's the referee blowing the whistle and calling out unfair play in the game of sports. And let's be honest, pairing biological males with biological females isn't exactly a winning strategy for a level playing field. It's like mixing up the rules of a sport and expecting everyone to be okay with it.
Let's talk about the border. We have brought in 5% of the population of Haiti.
I don't see the issue with that, though. Like,
You don't see the issue with
allowing immigrants into our country. I mean, is that not the foundation of our country?
Illegal immigrants.
Yeah, people seeking refuge for the best country in the world. Isn't that the whole point of your organization? The U.S. is the best country in the world. Shouldn't we be obligated to help people that are suffering?
Yes, America is the best country. Therefore, its citizens should come first, not foreigners. So we have an obligation to our own people.
Yeah, so the pathway to citizenship should become easier.
No, we should deport them all back to their
We should
homeland.
deport them all back to their
homeland.
All the immigrants. Okay,
Well,
we shouldn't
all
make
the
it easier
illegal foreigners, yes. Go down to Aurora, Colorado, right down the street here. Entire apartment complexes are now being run by Venezuelan gangs. Not to mention every day an American citizen is being killed. We have a different belief. We have a belief that our founding fathers had, which is if your government does not fulfill its obligation to its own people first, its government is not legitimate. And that's what's happening right now.
Hey partner, let's not go opening up the floodgates and inviting every Tom, Dick, and Harry into America without a proper plan. It's like trying to host a huge hoedown without any bouncers at the door. Sure, folks might have good intentions, but without proper security measures, we're risking the safety of our citizens and legal immigrants. It's a bit like inviting a stranger into your home without checking references. You might be welcoming trouble. So let's keep the welcome mat out for those in need. But be sure to do our due diligence to keep our country safe and secure.
The women in this country still make 77 cents on the dollar for what men make. So if women don't make less than men?
Actually, if you start looking at the numbers, Rachel, there are lots of reasons for that.
Wait. No.
Well,
Don't
first
tell me
of
the
all,
reasons are. Do women make less than men for doing the same work?
No, because...
Wow.
Well,
okay.
Well, for example, men work an average of 44 hours a week. Women work 41 hours a week. Men go into professions like engineering, science, and math that earn more. Women want more flexible
Listen, this is
professions.
not a math is hard
No. Yes, it is, actually.
No, it isn't.
Well, you have to
listen.
All right,
let
Rachel
frame
it, though, the way
Rachel, right now, women are making 77 cents on the dollar for what men are making.
But that's not true. If so, every greedy businessman in America would hire only women, save 25%.
It's time for a quick crash course in Logic 101. Alright folks, let's put on our thinking caps. If women are clocking in fewer hours than men, it stands to reason that their paychecks might not be as hefty. Sure, there might be other factors at play, but when it comes to simple math, fewer hours generally mean less dough. No rocket science here, just plain old logic.
You are trying to explain how white privilege doesn't exist.
Correct, it doesn't.
You are a white man, how do you know?
What can a white person do that a black person can't do?
Black applicants to jobs are 50% less likely to get jobs if they have a black-sounding name.
That's not even close to being true.
That is a literal...
in fact, it's the opposite.
I'm not going to argue your lived experience. I'm not going to... No.
Now you have to listen to him under your rules because a black person is going to say you're wrong.
I am. He can say I'm wrong. I know.
Come on up to the mic.
I know. I read your.
My name's Keemon Dixon. I have a really black name. Please tell me how 50% of my internships have been denied when I've worked for Senator Mike Lee, Mayor Trent Sachs, Speaker Mike Schultz.
Hold on.
I worked for a Congressman, Burgess Owens. I've actually worked on his campaign. I've worked on the campaigns of John Huntsman Jr. Please tell me how my black experience and my black name has not given me shit. Go ahead.
Job applications are all about your skills and experience, not the color of your skin. It's about being the right fit for the job, not just looking the part.
What is a woman?
I think a woman is somebody who identifies as a woman.
Got it. So that's not a definition. That's like saying a table is something that identifies as a table. Give me an objective definition.
If I decided right now that I wanted to identify as a woman, I would be a woman.
Okay, but that doesn't answer the question.
I know, but right now I'm a man, right? So if that happened right now, I'd be a woman.
So
once a person makes the decision to identify as a woman,
got it. No,
they're a woman.
That's a separate issue. What is a woman?
That's the definition.
No, I know, but you have to tell me what.
A person who identifies themselves as a woman.
But you have how do you know that they are that thing? It's called circular reasoning. You have to give me a actual definition.
I don't have to. I did give you a definition.
No. You said that a woman is something that thinks they're a woman. That doesn't give me a definition.
Oh boy, sounds like someone needs a reality check. Feeling like a woman doesn't magically turn you into one. It's not like putting on a costume or trying on a new hairstyle. If we start defining women by feelings alone, how do we know what feeling like a woman actually means? It's a slippery slope, folks.
It's not okay to be yourself. If yourself is this, stop being it. Stop it. No one likes yourself. Not in public. No, it's not okay to be yourself in public. Stop it. I hope a shark eats this person. That'd be a great end to that video.
Whoa there, cowboy. What in the Wild West is going on here? That tail sure ain't fooling anyone. That's about as wolf-like as a poodle in a Halloween costume. Some people just have too much time on their hands coming up with these harebrained ideas. The real question is, how do they even come up with this crazy stuff?
Men are providers, so go do that job, go learn a trade, go do something.
Well, you said that that's all they're good for.
Yeah.
And what are you good for?
A lot of things.
Like?
I'm funny, I'm smart.
You haven't demonstrated that yet.
Okay, well that's your opinion. I'm a musician, I dance.
You dance?
The list goes on and on.
What a great quality, you can dance. What do you bring to the table though?
What do I bring to the table? Yeah. I'm smart, I'm funny, I'm attractive, I have talents.
I don't know if men are so useless that their only job is to be providing for you. It sounds like you're just a typified eater. Like, I don't know what you're really bringing to the table. You're just kind of consuming resources, right?
I mean, if you want to hear the answer that I could be domesticated and I can cook and clean and do all that, I can.
No, that's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is what value are you bringing to society?
By being me.
By being you. I'm enough.
I am enough.
Okay.
Instead of fighting for equality, it seems like some folks are just looking for excuses to play the victim and avoid responsibility. Real feminism is about empowerment, not entitlement.
The person who took the banner advertising this event with my face on it and set it on fire on this campus, you shut down the conversation. Do you think that was okay? Do you think it's okay to set banners on fire? I think people can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So there's no moral right or wrong? I think people can do whatever the fuck they want to do. They can have an abortion, they can fuck 5 people in the night, they can come and listen to your speech, and they can still have questions for you. And you can set banners on fire and people can do whatever the fuck they want to do. So do you believe that there's moral right and wrong? I can say it one more time for the people outside. I just believe whatever the they want to do. So she doesn't believe it's right or wrong. That's actually a very scary society because there are rights and there are wrongs. And you can't be like, I can do whatever the I want to do, because that's actually a very, very scary situation. Because if I wanted to go out and murder people or commit an act of genocide, I shouldn't have the right to do whatever the I'm gonna do. Next question.
Oh boy, we've got ourselves a classic case of young, dumb, and full of outrage. This poor soul seems to be lacking in the brain's boundaries and morals department, but they've got rage for days. Makes me wonder if their parents are doing a proud parent happy dance or if they're just shaking their heads in disappointment.
So does the wage gap exist?
I just think you're brainwashed. Something.
You think I'm brainwashed?
I think that there is a lot of expectations for women to behave a certain way.
Are there not expectations for men to behave a certain way too?
Yes, there are.
I would almost argue it's easier to start a business in America as a woman. You have preferential treatment when it comes to loans, preferential hiring processes. Literally just because you're a woman, women are the majority of college graduates. Life being a woman, I feel like in some ways kind of life on easy mode if you play into the corporate structure. They literally have empowerment programs that they don't allow men, let alone straight white men in. There's literally a multi-billion-dollar corporate push to empower women. You know, you think I'm brainwashed, you can think that, but you also espouse an ideology that you can't even give me literally one example why you actually believe it, let alone define it, but you just slap that label on because that's what mainstream society's told you to believe. So I think you're actually the one who's brainwashed.
I'm brainwashed. Girl, you are so based.
Thank you.
Truth prevails over brainwashing.
Many people ask me, how do you use they, them pronouns for a singular person? Well, it's really easy. All you have to do is use it the same way that you would talk about a group of people. So for example, I, Addison, use they, them pronouns. In that case, you talk about me like this. I know Addison. They are amazing. Now, a fun fact about they, them pronouns is that they've been used in a singular context for centuries. Even going back to Shakespearean times, there's actual documentation in literature using they and them in singular contexts. Our language is constantly changing and adapting. We're evolving to find new terms and language to self-identify. So get with the times. Don't be an asshole.
I just sometimes think that we have to hit the reset button on humanity and start over. I also have this strange urge to meet everyone's parents. Like, I just want to know who raised him. Are they? Who raised them?
Who even raised these folks? Honestly, how did the Rainbow Squad dream up things like this? You've gotta admit, it's kind of hilarious.
Normalize guys wearing nail polish, crop tops, honestly any clothes they want, dresses, skirts, whatever, pajamas, onesies, comfortable, and wearing makeup.
Well, I mean, not a big fan of guys taking workout videos of themselves, just as a general rule, but that is correct. Normalize guys wearing crop tops? Who wants that? That's how you end up with Dylan Mulvaney.
How about we start normalizing guys embracing their masculinity? After all, that's how they're wired.
Pro-choice always made sense to me, because I don't like people telling me what to do. And I always just like, it's your body. Who the f*** am I to tell you what to do with your body? So that always made sense, all right? However, I still think you're killing a baby. See? That's where it gets weird. It's not a baby yet. That would be like if I was making a cake and I poured some batter in a pan and I put it in the oven, and then 5 minutes later you came by and you grabbed the pan, you threw it across the floor, and I went, what the f***, you just ruined my birthday cake? And then you were like, well, that wasn't a cake yet. It's like, well, it would have been. If you didn't do what you just did, it would have been a cake in 50 minutes. Something happened to that cake, you cake murdering son of a b****.
He's the best. Have you seen the routine that he did on the WNBA there? They're always like, there are not enough people at WNBA games. Like, well, f*** you. You're 50% of the population. Get your asses out in the stands.
The cake's already in the oven. Like it or not, once you're pregnant, there's a living, breathing, and moving little human inside. Is it really fair to get rid of it just because you think it's less valuable than your own life?
Not even.
What do you want? You alright?
No, I'm not alright. Eating a poor, helpless chicken.
But like, you're over here wearing a leather jacket.
It's not real.
Okay, it might not be real fur, but you're still wearing a leather jacket, aren't you?
The leather jacket is very, very old.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Of course it
The
matters.
chicken might have been old.
I'm a vegan. I've taken the choice. I have.
Yeah, and he's a vegan as well on a Wednesday. If you don't want to see people eating chicken or whatever, blah, that's fine by you, yeah, but then go away from a KFC. You want some?
I said, do not even. It's disgusting. Could you?
How could you?
Oh, it's just not right.
You don't have to agree with it, but then just keep it to yourself. Like, look at them guys there. Are you going to go for them and then stop them as well?
Yes, I am going to go over there.
So, Grandma rolls up in a leather jacket, calling people out for eating meat at KFC. Why can't she just stay in her lane? She chose to be vegan, so why not let everyone else make their own choices too?
A white man is wearing a woman for Trump and a feminist for Trump when I consider myself a feminist. And
did you just assume my gender? You said white man.
Okay, I see your point there.
How do you know I'm not a woman?
I see your point.
You need to check your white privilege, your white female privilege, I think.
You think?
A little bit. I actually identify as a non-binary, gender-fluid dragonkin.
Are you trying to make up? Are you just trying to be funny now? Or?
Like part dragon, like I can breathe fire, and sometimes I flap my wings and I whoosh into the sky.
At first, I was concerned, but then I saw what he did. Turns out, this guy's just a total clown.
Y'all, everybody keeps asking who that is in my pictures and stuff.
Oh man, this one is so sad.
It's like, I'll post this picture sometimes. Y'all, this is me in 2021, so 3 years ago. That was me.
Wokeness destroys lives. Wow, that's terrible. Oh yeah, don't give me the split snake tongue. That's, oh my god, these people went and got surgeries to die.
It's heartbreaking to see how beautiful she used to be compared to how she looks now. The whole idea of wokeness is an indoctrination that needs to be eliminated from society as soon as possible.
What do you think socialism is? Because I think you're misunderstood.
Socialism is what I see, which is the implementation of totalitarian control on the means of the best interest of people under the guise of the failed doctrine of Marx and Engels.
That's wrong.
Just because you say it wrong doesn't make you right.
Just because you say I'm wrong doesn't make you right.
No, it actually does, because everywhere socialism has been implemented, you've seen catastrophic human deaths.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know what socialism is.
Well, what makes you a subject matter expert on the 100 million people that have died?
Are you a subject matter expert on that?
I actually am.
Are you?
Yes.
Do you have a degree in it?
Just because you have a degree doesn't mean you know more than other people.
Do you do research on it?
Plenty, more than you.
That's a straightforward and broad definition of socialism. If you have a different take on what socialism means, maybe you should consider moving to a socialist country so we can all enjoy a break from these pointless debates.
I would say it's my responsibility, I would feel it's my responsibility to offer to adopt that child.
If someone's in middle school and got a 13-year-old girl pregnant, you would want that girl to have to go through the trauma of giving birth as a 13-year-old girl?
I would say, first of all, no one wants a 13-year-old to be pregnant. I think, do you think that having an abortion simply wipes it all away? That gets rid of the sexual assault, that cures the pain she endured?
That's just a apply to the 13-year-old situation then? So that's not a consenting adult, if like the person who is pregnant.
You can't consent if you're not. If you're a minor, you can't consent to anything.
So if you're a minor, should you be able to have an abortion without your parents' consent?
Yes.
You just said you're a minor, you can't consent to anything. And I said, if you're a minor, can you consent to having an abortion? And you just said yes. Do you understand?
It's prepared to have a child.
I agree. So no 13-year-old is prepared to
by
be a
rape, by
parent.
consent, whatever, they should be able to have an abortion as a 13-year-old.
No one is saying in the pro-life movement that a woman, a girl who is sexually assaulted, no one is saying that she should become a parent. We know it's human because it has human parents. The law of biogenesis says like begets like. Like, I can't make a koala bear no matter how many times I have sex with my husband. No matter what position I'm having sex in, I can only make a human being. And we know that human being is alive because it's growing. The cells are rapidly multiplying. And what's really fascinating is that human being is self-directed. It tells itself how to develop.
Like, yes, the cells are alive, but that doesn't mean it is alive. Like, it doesn't have personhood. Does that make sense?
Okay, that is exactly what the argument. So now, when do you get personhood?
When you can viably exist outside of the womb without depending on the person whose body you're in.
Time to face the facts, folks. Abortion isn't some magical cure-all for the pain of sexual assault or trauma, especially when we're talking about a young teenager. In fact, it can create even more emotional turmoil and guilt. And let's not forget the innocent little life growing inside that womb. No one deserves to be a victim, but ending a life is not the answer.
What is a woman?
That's a stupid question, dude. That's a dumb question.
What is a woman? It's not a trick question. What is a woman?
Who identifies as a woman?
You can't answer the question with the question. Yeah, define the woman without saying woman.
It's a social woman is defined by people.
You're in college, paying for an education. What is a woman?
How about you talk to someone with media training? How about you talk to someone
You don't need media training. It's not a trick. What is a woman?
who identifies as a woman?
You can't answer the question with the...
What are you talking about?
It's the college kids of America going hundreds of thousands of dollars into debt who think it's a trick question when you ask them what a woman is.
Ouch, that stings. But sometimes the truth hurts. And in this case, the truth is that this person needs a reality check. A woman is an adult biological female, period. It's not some abstract concept or social construct. Trying to redefine what it means to be a woman based on feelings or social identity is not only ridiculous, but it also disrespects the experiences and struggles of actual women. Time to stop playing pretend and face the facts.
Saying that the Boy Scouts have a standard. You must be a biological boy to be a Boy Scout. You have to be a boy to be a Boy Scout. In the name Boy Scouts.
When it comes to Boy Scouts and Girl Guides, it's simple. Boys go to Boy Scouts, girls go to Girl Guides. Anything else is just nonsensical.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now, you can call yourself
Cis men
whatever you
don't
want.
menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same
they
as
don't.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruating is not exclusive
Yes,
to
it
cis
is.
women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So explain to me as to why my body
if you are,
menstruated at
if
some
your
point then.
chromosomes are XX, and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-bi?
They're
We're
not men.
excluding a whole group of people
They're women
that
dressed
menstruate.
as men.
Well, what's a man to you? You define a man for me.
You have chromosomes that are X and Y. That's what a man is.
So why are we just looking at the science of this as an
The
example
science.
when we've learned sex and gender identity are they're completely different things.
They're not completely different.
They are
things.
completely different.
Completely different words.
And sex is what you're born with, the sexual reproductive organs you have. Gender is what you identify with. They're completely
Well, I don't
different
accept that
things.
distinction. You have to argue for it. You're just giving a conclusion. You're just making it up.
Shouldn't we be concerned if trans women are bleeding from that area? And if we're not focusing on science, what are we supposed to consider? Feelings? Coming from a community with endless gender expressions? No thanks, I'll pass. Well, that's a wrap, folks. Thanks for tuning in and sticking with us till the very end. You guys rock. If you want more of this good stuff in your life, give us a little love with a like, comment, and share. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a beat. Until next time, keep it real, stay woke free, and peace out.